Okay, it is my privilege to introduce to you Jeff. He is a contractor. He'll have a little different perspective for you. He'll tell you what to look forward to in the field. But by all means, please stay in contact with us. We want to know how you're doing. Thank you.
Morning, everyone. Thank you for serving. First and foremost, a little bit about myself. I'm Jeff Kalustian. I'm the training manager at Scott's One Hour Air and Ben Franklin Plumbing in Tampa, Florida. Combined, we are a $20 million center. We've been around for 26 years in the Bay Area. Scott Vigu did build it out of a garage up to what he is now. We are the largest one-hour air franchise in the nation. Through a lot of hard work and a lot of building relationships with homeowners. Me personally, you guys, most of you or all the veterans in this room have done something that I have not completed. My dad was in the Air Force for 28 years. We moved all over the place, Germany twice. I decided after going in and out of college, going back and forth when I was younger, that I enlisted in the Air Force. And to be forthright, I never made it. I did 5 months, and my priorities were just so messed up that I never made it through. So you guys have completed something that I've never been able to see, and with my separation code, we'll probably never be able to get back and do. You know, with the praise of God, He did create a life for me in the AC industry. Back in 2002, I was doing lawn maintenance with a guy that I had known for like $9 an hour. And one of my friends brought me into Service Experts out of Winter Haven, Florida, and that was $12 an hour, so of course I jumped on that. He said, look, we need somebody dependable, somebody that's going to work hard, and we'll introduce you to the career. And my first day walking up, they gave me a little white truck, a few tools, said go out and do AC maintenances, and whatever you sell, you get 50-50. I had no clue what I was doing. They sent me for 1 week of electronic principles at International Institute of Service Leadership in Orlando, and then I came back and started doing AC maintenances. So you guys have a lot more training than what I ever had when I got into the field. That was back in December of 2003. When I started washing condenser coils, I was washing like around the edges. I wasn't washing the fins or anything like that, so I had no clue. But over hard work, over time, built myself up to where I am now. I did 10 years in the field. A couple years ago, my general manager brought me out of the field because I was meticulous on my process of doing maintenances and service calls, my paperwork, and just being extremely thorough with everything all my responsibilities. Brought me into the office, and am now a training manager where I'll recruit and I will hire new technicians and also train them for a couple weeks. We send them with the ride-along for a week, and then I bring you into the office to train you on policies and procedures. But ladies and gentlemen, this is hard work, okay? This is not something where you're gonna run out there and start making $20 an hour. You're gonna have to pay your dues. It's gonna be a reality check. There's going to be attics where you get 135, 155 degrees, where I could sense over years now, when I walk up into an attic, I don't even need a thermometer because I could already tell by how quickly you start to sweat how hot it is up there. All right? I don't mind attics. Over time, I could sit there and just chill out in 135, 145 degrees. You just relax yourself over time. My big thing personally is getting under mobile homes where it's dark and damp and everything like that. That gets a little bit with me, but it's extremely hot work. All right, you guys are going to have to pay your dues on up to get to a place to where you're going to be making really, really good money. All right, we're looking for guys out here now with the generation that's coming through. There's a lot of us out there that don't want to do hard work. We want to just click selfies and get on YouTube and make a couple grand a week and stuff like that, and that's not going to happen for everybody. But if you pay your dues and you work your way up through this career, you can make a lot of money. All right, some of our guys at our shop that have been around for 5 or 10 years, they're not doing $50,000 or $60,000. they're doing $150,000 to $180,000 at our shop because they build relationships with the homeowner. They're very thorough on diagnosing that equipment. And even though they have the technical capability to fix it, they give options to homeowners. They don't sit there and rob the homeowner by going out every few times a year, just replacing a part, running through calls, and trying to get out of the house as fast as possible. Y'all are going to be building relationships, social skills as well, which is also what you need to focus on. Back yourself up with the technical skill, but build a relationship with the homeowner. Don't be afraid to talk to them. People are going to do business with people that they like and trust. It's just you walking onto a car dealership lot. You get the guy that runs up to you trying to sell you a car first 5 minutes. You know what that feels like. It's not going to happen. But if you get a guy that walks up to you and just starts talking about you, asking the questions, asking, about your life and family without getting too personal, but just asking and seeing the type of person that you are, he's starting to read you from minute one. That's what you guys would be doing when you're successful out there with air conditioning. It's going to be the social skills. This isn't like 30, 40 years ago where it was like a blue-collar job where the guy just shows up, the serviceman shows up, says, show me to the unit, fix it, and then just walk out, and then we send you a bill. No. With most places now, you're going to be presenting the pricing. You're going to be fighting objections with the homeowner. They're going to be telling you at times that, you know what, this capacitor is way too expensive. I'm not paying for this. I can get this online for $40. Sure, you may be able to. I do this every day, though. So how you think you're going to hook it up without killing yourself, or maybe not even disconnecting the unit first, I do this all day long. So wouldn't you want that peace of mind? So that's the stuff that you're going to have to come across. You're going to have to build yourself up. And then just over time, as you get that technical ability, don't stop learning on both aspects. Train yourself up technically, and also train yourself up through social skills as well. Financing, too, is a big friend when you're working for a place that offers financing. I remember when I was doing a maintenance technician, when I was being in maintenance from 2005 to 2006, personally, as a maintenance tech, I was doing $30,000 a year in 2005. Once I learned financing and how to talk to the homeowner and offer financing and realize the terms of it, I went to $50,000 the next year. Most places won't even give you a salary raise like that. So guys, you walk into that attic that first day, please do not give up. We need guys like you out there and girls like you out there to be in this field, especially for air conditioning. I'm not one for whatever with global warming or whatever whatever it is about that, but it does seem to get hotter and hotter every single year. Not just down in Texas and Florida anymore, but like in Kansas, all the way up through North Dakota and stuff like that. So there's a big need for you guys, but please don't give up. You pay your dues, and if you get in 5 to 10 years, you could be easily making, whoever you're with, you could be making $100,000, $150,000 a year and providing for your families or for yourself in ways that doctors and lawyers go through years of training and schooling to get to that point. So thank you very much for having me. I'll be seeing you around the center, and I appreciate your time and your service. Thanks.